This is episode number 25, See It Through. An inventory of never completed projects, initiatives, and objectives doesn't get you to success. Learning to actually finish your mission is one of the best lessons you'll learn as an entrepreneur. Every day you're juggling multiple balls to keep your business and personal life going, but sometimes you need to focus on one task at a time to see it through to completion or risk having many incomplete things. Finish what you start with these 5 steps. Number 1 is decide to finish. The first step of finishing is to make the decision that no matter what, this lingering task or project will linger no longer. Tell yourself you're going after your behavior and approach to actually complete what you start. Sometimes this will mean saying no to more things up front so they never make it to the to-do list to begin with, making it easier to eliminate unnecessary busy work. Number 2 would be to make a plan. You know you want to get some of those tasks completed, but what's the plan? Break down each task into doable daily action steps, or if it's something you can finish in a day, into an hour-by-hour plan to completion. Knowing your plan and sticking to it will be crucial to actually getting things done. Oftentimes, this will mean setting a plan to create calendar boundaries where you or your staff or your family aren't allowed to access you so you can work uninterrupted. Number 3 is to actually start. You've made a plan and broken it down into actionable steps to help you attack and complete the project. The next and most important step, I want to say and the most important, but the next important step is to start. Don't wait until the morning or after lunch. Get started now. The point is to get started without anytime you're like, oh, I have to wait, until after lunch, like for this example, but I have to wait until after lunch. That's just an excuse, ultimately, is what it is that you're giving yourself an excuse to deviate or to not get things done. So start with that, starting. Start tackling the first action step in the plan and don't wait to get going. Number 4 is make your deadlines. Your plan should include deadlines. Commit to them. Most people don't finish what they start because they find excuses. Some days you may have to stay late, skip lunch, or come in early to push through and complete the steps of your action plan. Do what it takes as part of step 1, your decision to finish, to keep moving forward to completion. So if you set a deadline for yourself, make sure that you accomplish that deadline. You need to hold yourself accountable, because a big part of this is accountability, which I don't mention in these 5 steps because it's not necessarily a step. It's the wrapping paper to kind of tie all these together, to hold them together. You have to hold yourself accountable. But I wanted to interject that little note there before we go on to step 5, which is don't just finish, complete. You've made the decision, made the plan, and carried on to see the project through. It feels great to get a huge task off your plate, but there's one last important step to finishing, and that's completion. When the task is done, make sure it's completed by ensuring it's stored, shared, or saved appropriately. That could also mean making sure when you're done, like let's just say that it's something like you want to clean the house today, and your completion of that would be to go through and double check the house and make sure that it's clean, rather than just going off of your memory and being like, well, I just got done vacuuming, so we're done, or we're finished or whatever. But actually going through, making sure that the house is legitimately clean and where how you want it to be. That's one of millions of examples we could come up with, but it's a very simple example to hopefully understand. Don't look at it as just like a finish. It's like if you were to go through a race, you want to go to first place, second place, something like that. You don't want to just go to finish. Unless it's like a marathon, it's your first time running or something like that. But the ultimate objective should be at some point down the road to finish at the number 1 spot. So I just wanted to elaborate a little bit on step 5 because I feel like that one might have been a little vague, but that is all I have for this episode today, guys. That's the 5 steps that I have to seeing it through. If you guys want or feel the need to, go to my website, spencerkeife.com/25 to check out the show notes for this episode, as well as watch the video online if you haven't done so already. And then you could also take a look at some other pages that I have there. But that's all I have for you guys today. I want you guys to go out there, shift gears, and live the most positive, happy, and abundant life you can. Have a great day, guys.